Have you ever noticed that people react to the same source of danger in different ways?
Turn around! Get the money right now!
Listen, don't do anything stupid, okay?
Money right now. Money right now. Right now! Get out! Get out! Go home! Go home!
You might be surprised to learn that all the seemingly different ways we handle these contra-survival problems really fall into just 5 courses of action.
Turn around!
In other words, there are 5 ways that we can react to any source of danger, pain, or punishment. For the sake of illustration, let's imagine that one night you're sitting in your living room and you decide to go upstairs to bed. But you discover, to your surprise, that a particularly angry black panther is sitting on the stairs. Now, this panther is definitely a source of danger to you, and he's giving you a problem because you have to get past him to go to bed. There are 5 ways of handling this situation. 5 things you can do about this panther. 1. You could attack the panther. 2. You could run out of the house and flee the panther. 3. You could avoid the panther by going outside and climbing up the porch lattice. 4. You could neglect the panther. In other words, just refuse to admit that it is a black panther and attempt to go up the stairs anyway. Or 5. You could succumb to the panther and hope that he eats you quietly and without too much pain. These are the 5 courses of action you can take: attack, flee, avoid, neglect, or succumb. In Dianetics, these have become known as the Black Panther mechanisms. They're the 5 different reactions you can have to any source of danger, pain, or any contra-survival problem. And they're also the 5 ways your reactive mind handles engrams.
Jessica, what are you doing?
I was just coloring.
You haven't done any of your homework?
Let's take an example of a child whose mother punishes her by beating her with a hairbrush every time she's supposedly been bad.
When I come in here and see you coloring,
Physical punishments contain pain and are therefore engrams.
we don't have time for
To this girl's reactive mind, her mother is now considered a source of pain or danger.
your homework right now, and don't make me come back in here again.
The reactive mind reacts to punishment sources in one of those 5 ways, and there's no telling which one it will choose. If she is punished and thereafter obeys, she's actually succumbed. She's sunk into apathy. She could flee the punishment source or try to avoid her, which might be considered cowardly. Or she could neglect the matter and simply ignore her mother.
I'm very upset by this because I came home today and I walked into the bathroom and the clothes were everywhere. Jessica?
Or she could attack that source of pain.
You should treat that like your...
But her mother is much bigger than she is, so she can't attack her physically. She has to attack in a less direct fashion. So those accidental stains on Mama's rug could be a reactive mind attack against the dangerous woman it considers to be a source of pain. But as long as a human being responds to a valid threat with an attack, she can be said to be in a fair or normal mental condition. An engram contains pain.
And my mother's hitting me with a hairbrush.
So when your analytical mind tries to contact an engram in a session, it shuts down to some degree, and it reacts toward that source of pain just as it would in life. It chooses one of the 5 ways to handle it.
I can't see anything else. I guess there's nothing there.
I understand. What's the somatic?
Of those 5 ways, 4 of them are wrong.
My thigh hurts really bad, and
To succumb to an engram is apathy. To neglect one is carelessness. And to avoid or flee from one is cowardice. The actual incident must be located and re-experienced.
that's it. Can't see anything else.
Therefore, attack, and only attack, resolves the problem.
Go back to the beginning and go over it again. Pick up whatever additional data you can contact.
It's the auditor's duty to make sure that the pre-clear keeps attacking those engrams. The target is the engram bank. It's the auditor's job to attack the pre-clear's engram bank, and it's the pre-clear's job to attack her engram bank. When they team up together against the reactive mind, it gives up its engrams.